Our top story is from India. People across the country have been outraged for weeks over the heinous rape and murder of a 31-year-old trainee doctor. There have been protests, there have been arrests, there have been firings. There has been a lot of politics as well, and even a case of gun shooting. Yet, amid all this, one crucial issue is it being neglected. The issue of justice for the victim. Because all we are seeing is talk of justice. What we see is a war of words. What we see is politicians hijacking the case for their political agenda. Remember, a 31-year-old trainee doctor's life was snatched away. She was raped and murdered. It's been nearly 20 days since the incident came to light, triggering protests across the country. The anger has been boiling over. Yet today, the politics around the case has become the headline. 3 people were arrested in West Bengal after the BJP leader Priyanka Pandey's car was fired upon, with Pandey claiming that workers of the ruling party, the TMC, attacked and fired on his car, as per reports. The attackers allegedly fired 7 rounds at the car in the presence of the police. 2 people were injured. One among them is serious. But it does not stop there. Pandey alleged that bombs were also thrown at his car. What did the police have to say? The West Bengal police has dismissed the allegations, saying that the driver did not sustain any bullet injuries. BJP's IT cell head Amit Malviya took to the platform X to condemn the attack on Priyanka Pandey, saying the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and the police's attempts to keep his party workers off the streets will not succeed. As part of the partial shutdown that was announced in the state today, the BJP workers blocked trains, shut down markets. They marched on the streets with a mission, appealing the shopkeepers and the market vendors to close their establishments in support of the Bengal Bandh. The TMC was also not far behind, countering the BJP's attack. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee questioned the progress in the CBI's investigation into the sensitive case. She demanded, "Where is justice?" In fact, addressing a public event to mark the foundation day of the Trinamool Congress's students' wing, Banerjee said that the state government will call for an assembly session and introduce a bill demanding death penalty for rapists. The TMC has directly challenged the central government. The TMC has warned that if the central government fails to bring in a time-bound legislation pertaining to crimes against women, the party will lead protests in Delhi. You see, the ruling Trinamool Congress and the opposition, the BJP, have fired barbs at each other, trading claims about the efficacy of the CBI vis-a-vis the state police. This after the CBI was directed to take over the case by the High Court. The CBI is yet to make any arrest in this case. Only one arrest has been made in connection with the case, a police civic volunteer called Sanjoy Roy. So you see, the case has been completely hijacked by political parties as of now, and that's exactly what the protesters earlier did not want. From day one, the protesters have demanded justice for the trainee doctor and a better law and order situation. Now, reports say that political parties have played an active role in pushing their agenda. As days progressed, multiple political parties positioned themselves at the forefront of the protests. The question is, where were they before? What is their contribution? What have they done to ensure that the streets are safe for women? What have they done to ensure a faster delivery of justice? You see, despite all the talk and the political agendas, the core issue is that of women's safety. The need for justice for the victim seems to have been overshadowed. It's time to focus on what truly matters: justice for the victim and safety of women. Can those in power rise above personal politics and ensure justice for the 31-year-old doctor?
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.